Hey, hi there. Thanks for being here. My name is Tara. This is another short little video on equity and just trying to demystify it a little bit, but with the disclaimer that, please don't try to bring equity um, unless you really have all the information and knowledge, which means taking a course. My course was like 4 months long. Um, I'm not yet offering this course on equity, so but there are three courses out there. Um, One of them, of course, I took called Standing on the Rock, and yeah, I wanted to because people ask me, questions about it. Can you just like summarize it? And it's so hard. So go to the first one where I talked about what equity is. And now in this second one, I'm going to talk about why. So when do we use equity? And I actually already mentioned it in the first one. We're using it. It can be used when you are like the defendant, right? So when someone's coming at you with an offer, a presentment with, hey, we need you to pay this. Hey, it can be used to discharge debt, right? Debt doesn't really exist anyway because they just print money, whenever they want, the Federal Reserve, which is a whole nother story. If you want to go deeper into that, you can read The Creature from Jekyll Island, um, and you'll get more information there. But basically, that centralized banking. So then we had the Fed, right? And there's several different Federal Reserve banks around the country. It's a long. It's too much to say here, but yeah, they can just basically print money, whenever they want, and in terms of debt, like it doesn't, you know, we are the value of that. So our signature creates the monetary value that then the company, the credit card company, the IRS, et cetera, goes to the Federal Reserve discount window. Well, that's one way they can do it and gets that in their bank, that money, So say you go apply for a credit card, you sign, right? You sign on the dotted line digitally or manually, and they go, say it's $10,000. They go and they get the $10,000 deposited into their account once you sign. So it's done. It's paid for. There's no debt. But then you start using it, and then you're paying with interest. So they get paid like 3+ times or more on that. Um, so that's number one. Number two is the only way to be in honor and discharge a debt is to actually not use a Federal Reserve note, which is, a US dollar, right? A fiat currency, which means fake, fiction, it's a fiction. So, and in other countries, it's not the US dollar, it's other things, but in the US, it's a US dollar. And so it's a Federal Reserve note, and that's a debt instrument. So you're paying debt with debt. You're just continuing the cycle of debt. Oh, I'm just going to kick the can down the road. The only way to honorably discharge a debt is through equity. Um, and that's, again, high level banking. I'm not going into here, but basically, that is one of the things equity can do for you, can discharge a debt, can help with any tax matter, which I'm currently helping people with. That's something I'm ready to do. I have a few matters I'm going to do for myself, a loan, and maybe some other things, and then I'll be helping people with that as well. And then, of course, if you have a case, a court case, if you're being asked to go to court as a defendant, equity, you can bring equity in that situation as well. So, and there's many other situations that equity can be used for remedy if someone is coming towards you, and probably things that I can't even conceive of right now, right? Part of equity is the art of inquiry, so that can also be used, using inquiry notices to compel performance, to actually get someone or an organization to do something, that is right. Because equity is about right doing, justice, Um, it's so in depth, you guys, but I just wanted to give you guys um, A little bit. So what can it be used for? Yeah, that's what it can be used for. Um, do I want to say anything else about equity in this video? I think that's it for this one, short and sweet. So that's, yeah, if you have any questions, you can leave them below. You can always schedule a 15-minute consult with me if you just want to ask if equity would work for your situation. At some point, I'll be teaching an equity course, most likely, but it's, not yet. I'm not there yet. I do want to get some things under my belt first, and have a good handle. It was very seamless a little bit for me to sort of embody this information and to also get all the details of it because I'm a detail-oriented person. There's a lot of paperwork and a lot of very detailed things. So, yeah, and the other option besides you taking an equity course yourself is to hire someone, myself or someone else, to bring equity, help you bring equity for your matter. So anyway, okay, I'll see you in the next video.